What's up, people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Ninja Gaiden Sigma. In the last one, we made our way down into the caverns of Tarkon and discovered that they were essentially covered in ice and fire. And this one, we're going to continue our way back with a... well, not with a piece. Do I see have a piece? Let me see. Do we have a piece? I'll admit, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Nope, not that, not that, not that, no, no. Okay, I know exactly what we're doing now. So we had knocked over a blast furnace essentially in the last part, and by knocked over I mean I pretty much mean we essentially yeah, we pretty much knocked it over into an ice cavern, which then froze it, which I don't think that's how physics works. Like, I legit don't think that's how physics works, but I'm not a physics teacher, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. And in this one, we're going to make our way back. There's a door, okay. We're going to make our way back and pick up that piece that we created. So, I'm not going to lie to you. Another one of those parts where I'm drawing a hard blank on what I talked about last time. Because I'm going to be 100% with you. It's been a good minute between recording sessions. So we're just going to keep on going from here. But I think, yeah, we made this right here. And as you can tell, we were able to run right through. That's because the heat from this blast furnace pretty much opened the way up here. And so we're just going to grab this configure. That I don't think is that special for you, but whatever. Gonna go ahead and hop this save point right here because of course you do. Grab this right here because I'm sure something's gonna come up. I've seen enough hentai, I know where this is going. Actually, no, wait. I think I saw this in a Monster Hunter game once now. Think about it. So I don't know what this particular enemy is called. All I know is that he is, once again, one of those enemies who actually is not hard because he has that move right there that if you dodge it, leaves him wide open. Very acrobatic, I'll give him that. Well, he has several moves that leave him wide open. I want to say they're grab moves. So yeah. Just keep your distance, you'll be fine. Unlike what I did right there. Your combo. Yeah, I could swear that this is a similar design, not one to one, but a similar design to something in Monster Hunter. The name escapes me though. But this is not a hard boss by any stretch of imagination. I would argue he's probably the easiest boss in the game. One of them. More so than the worm. Not the worm. The worms are pretty easy too, but I mean the tentacle monster thing. You know, the one that we fought twice the first time, of which it ate Rachel. Yeah, I only really needed one health pack there. Eye of Ice. Not bad at all. Yeah, no, he's not a held up the Eye of Ice. Yeah, he's not a hard boss. And actually, I can kind of go into that real quick. Ninja Gaiden has this weird thing with bosses. Okay, I think I really got to do with this one. If I remember correctly, because what you can't do is you can't do this to get to that, and you can't do this. I think you have to jump, not like that. I think you have to jump up to the top and then kind of fall down. And I think you have to go to the top like this, come down like this, drop down, and then grab it like that. Not a very hard one. Oh, and look, we got that elixir right back too. Good thing he has very, very, very strong legs. But yeah, no. The one thing about the thing I want to mention about Ninja Gaiden is that its bosses kind of vary, in my opinion, from, I mean, in terms of difficulty. Like, I feel like they're not consistent with their difficulty settings, with the difficulties, I should say. Because on the one hand, oh, and now this is the boss. Okay, so we're going to go down this way, and I believe up this way. Nope. I think I made a complete U-turn like a dunce. So I think you have to go down like this, and through the hole over here. But yeah, he's not a hard boss, and that's something that Ninja Gaiden, I think, I would say, has consistently struggled with in at least all the modern games. And that's only for the sheer fact that it's caught between being a stylized hack and slash like its contemporaries, i.e. Devil May Cry. And I guess now Bayonetta, we can include that one in there because at the time of Ninja Gaiden, yeah, I think when Ninja Gaiden 2 came out, Bayonetta was a thing. Yeah, so yeah, we can include Bayonetta in there. But like a lot of Ninja Gaiden contemporaries, I feel like it's caught between trying to be the stylized fighter, well, hack and slash, as well as be a decent challenge. And sometimes it mixes that up with just pure spectacle. Like, there are fights, and you've seen it in Ninja Gaiden 1, it doesn't really shake off the DNA too much. I would argue until... I think I go down there again. It doesn't shake it off until, I would say, 3, where it's a little bit more consistent, but even then 3 still has remnants of that same problem, but exacerbated to a different degree. I guess I pretty much explain what I'm talking about. You will have some bosses, right, that will straight up challenge your skill at the game. Like, how well do you know the combos? How proficient are you? Well, the recorder just has a worm problem. But yeah, how proficient you are with, how proficient are you with a certain weapon? Okay. Okay, I gotta get my bearings right here. Okay, these guys are moving a bit too faster, so I'm gonna need, let's go with the Gregorian flail. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. Okay, I don't remember having this much trouble with the boss. Like, I'm not kidding here. I don't remember having this much trouble with this boss. Okay, what is going on here? Guys, I'm trying to make a point here. Do you mind? I'm probably gonna die here. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I remember this boss not giving me trouble, but for the life of me, that was just, nope, don't want to do that. But for the life of me, I am just not hitting it. These were right at the boss room. Jesus. But yeah, it has this issue where it has bosses that do legitimately test your skill with, well, just your knowledge of the mechanics. Your skill with the your skill with the weapons, your ability to manage. I'm just gonna do this here because y'all don't want to play fair. But I know your skill with the weapons, your ability to essentially manage your enemies. What are you guys doing? Alright, there we go. But your ability to, you know, manage your enemies, get the combos off, and essentially just be as ballin' as you can be with the game. And then you have, well, you have like the freaking tank. Yeah, probably should not have used that. Oh, come on. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to just die on this because this is a mulligan right here. Mulligan. Don't mind me, guys. Just playing in lava. Just playing in lava. Just gonna play in lava because I mean this is a mulligan right here. So yeah, but then you have fights like the tank and the helicopters, that are just there purely for the spectacle of look at Ryu take down a tank, look at Ryu take down an armed Apache helicopter, and then you have bosses like this, you know, like this, and the big guy from the beginning you fought twice with a giant laser cannon. That's just there to give you a hard time, just to say they have a boss that gives you a hard time. And then you have ridiculously easy bosses, you know, like, oh, I am not starting off at all. Then you have bosses that are just really easy, like the one we just fought earlier, and the tentacle boss. You know, there are just these bosses that are just there. And then there's the boss that we had in the underground, I think it was, right? It was this I forget what it was. It was essentially this like bone dragon thing that had the bone wings. It wasn't the first bone dragon, it was the second one that we fought. And I feel like Ninja Gaiden kind of struggles with that because it just wants to have its spectacle fights. But what it really should do is I'm just gonna give this to, if it's going to have a spectacle fight, take a page from Bayonetta and have it be a spectacle fight that isn't complete BS. You know? And if you're going to have a fight that is legitimately difficult, this is not the way to do it. And they still pull fights like this in too. Like, go when we get the Ninja Gaiden 2, I'll show a couple of them. But they still have fights like this in 2 that are just there. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to deflect against that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I jumped into a log on that one. That one's on me. Okay, come on, guys. Give me a hand here. Throw me a bone. Okay, the lava is. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden kind of struggles with having these kind of bosses. Like the basic enemies, oh, they are amazing, but it wants you to feel like this, straight up badass. But I feel like some of the bosses that they throw at you don't support it. Like this one right here. I've already fought 2 worms once already. And as a matter of fact, I had to fight 2 worms to even get into this cavern. Well, not even get into this cavern, but in every part, and they were electrified. And before that, I had fought 2 worms already, Which is another problem that Ninja Gaiden has, and this is more prevalent in 3 than it is in 2. Luckily in 2 they cut back on this, and 1 I kind of forgive it because you know they're still trying to figure a couple things out. Ooh, dang, game over again. They're trying to figure a couple things out, so I can forgive a little bit more of it. No, I don't want to ban Lady Ninja. And in 2 they are a little bit more varied, and they have more bosses that are just a straight up like test of your skill with most of the equipment. Like they have bosses that's like, you might have noticed that inside the playthrough I've used the Azuna drop very often on a lot of my enemies. This is and you know, I think that's why they have a lot of bosses be like that, so you can't just Azuna drop your enemies, Azuna drop your problems away. In Ninja Gaiden 2, they give you the ability to Azuna drop some bosses, you know. And these are bosses that are meant to essentially test your skill, and you have to work for it. You can't just go up and Azuna drop them, you know? Right, that's what I was doing wrong. You're supposed to dodge out the way, let's not jump. That's what I was getting. Okay, so it doesn't work all the time, but it works some of the time. Now, luckily for us, this twin worm thing, worm boss thing doesn't have 2 different health bars. It actually shares a health bar, so it makes it easier. But you're supposed to dodge as well. That's trying to jump out the way, and that's not what you're supposed to do. But yeah, they're a little bit more varied and a lot more of them. I won't say a lot more, but some of the bigger ones that, well, not the big ones, but they give you a couple that at least allow you to use your full range of combat skills, as opposed to this one where it's like you can only use the combat skills on regular enemies, you know? 3 has the problem where it just repeats bosses a lot. And the red, the flame. Alright, there we go. I believe I was trying to save up for something, yes? Let's see. One more, so yeah, it's literally just upgrading Kitetsu one more time and then 2 more for the wooden sword. Yikes. We got a couple of chapters left that we can do that in, so it shouldn't be too hard to do as long as I'm not absolutely terrible at playing the game. Here, but yeah, it just has this problem with bosses that I'm hoping that if this collection goes again, I am playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma on the Master Collection, that if this does well and they make a Ninja Gaiden 4, which I really do hope that they do, that they balance out the spectacle and the legit skill bosses more evenly. Eye of Ice. Okay, I forgot, this isn't the boss. Devil, deity of immortality. Oh, immorality. I may or may not have forgotten this boss existed. Yes, I may or may not have forgotten this boss even existed. So that one's on me. Once again, it has a grab move, as all big bosses do. I think with the jump to another platform when it does that. Or just fall down, one to two. Oh, that was quick. Come on, Ryu. Get out of there. Yeah, it's got a grapple move, as pretty much every enemy in the game has a grapple move. Okay, come on, Ryu. Get out of there. Okay, come on. There we go. So yeah, you're going to get cheap shot by this thing a lot. And I forgot about this boss. I'm not going to lie, I really did. It's not the most memorable boss. It's just kind of there. You know what I mean? It might be worth your time to just stay up here on the top one, because you can better telegraph the grab move. What is going to happen? Jump down. Yeah, no, it's not a very interesting boss. It's just kind of there, you know? Ooh, snap! Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. I'm not gonna lie. But one thing I do kind of wish that Ninja Gaiden would do, and this is on a personal thing, because there are some games I have played, like Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, where if you do enough damage to a boss, you do a specific move to a boss, it'll give you health back. But you have to be like really good at the game to do it. You can't just expect it to happen, you know? You can't roll into it, you have to jump over it. Roll out the way of that one. But yeah, is this like one of the most random things? Like, of all things to have Ryu kill a freaking European style dragon, it's one of just the weirdest things to have him fight, you know? And I don't know what the thought process was behind it. Because it's like, what, the third dragon we fought? It'd be one thing if it was like a Asian themed drag. I kind of buy that, but you know, it's just kind of weird to think about, you know. Okay, you want me up here? Ooh! You know, I was suspecting, I'm like, he's gonna bite me, isn't he? And I gotta do that worm fight again, don't I? Okay, I'll cut back when I beat the worm fight, because man, oh man, this is gonna be ridiculous. Okay, one more time of feeling. Get up here, just a little bit easier on me, and try not to fail. Luckily, in the last fight I did, that last round that I did with the worms to get up to this point, I only got hit like a couple of times. I have a little bit more full restores than I did going into this. So, just gotta watch out for his grab moves, because those are the ones that are gonna get you. So the thing about it is that he's not hard. It's just that he only has like 3 moves, as you can see. He has like 4. depending on where you are. If you're elevated, all he can do is breathe fire at you, grab at you, or do that little fire barrier move. I'm gonna bring out the Diablo. The Diablo. Well, the Diablo, even though that's not what it is. I get a couple of okay, that was close. I got a couple more hits on him. And as you can see, some of the moves you can pretty much dodge pretty easily. The grab move has got to be quick about it. The flamethrower, he's got to jump over it. Then that move right there, he's got to dodge roll out the way as he's coming at you. And that's pretty much it, because his fireball move is pretty much is your basic fireball move that pretty much like every fire breather has. Fire breathing enemy has. They always throw a fireball at you because I think it's just standard boss fare. And just like that, he's dead. And we run up the corpse like the unfeeling badass that we are. Yeah, you can die to that. Lives 1,000 gods. Go ahead and just go ahead and use this. I mean, it's not gonna be a full heal, which I get. They don't want to make the game too easy for you, but still. And we'll go ahead and just go way up. Luckily, you can't fall off this thing once you're on it, because that'd just be a little too cruel, Team Ninja. But still. I think we're at the end of the... That's right, at the end of the chapter. Chapter 15 cleared. Took me 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 28 seconds. Full info, I died a couple of times, but they don't count that, I don't think. I got 158 kills. Master Ninja. Thank goodness they don't count deaths inside this game, or else I would not hit that rank. Anyway, I guess I'll catch you in the next one. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome. Catch you later.